Hey everybody, it's Doug Schauf with the Make Maine Your Home team over at RE/MAX Oceanside. Hey, in this week's episode, we're going to talk about how you figure out your monthly mortgage payment. So let's do this. All right, everybody, like I said, we're going to talk a lot about calculating your monthly mortgage and how to do that. The first thing I want to say is we'll keep this short and sweet. If you want to calculate out your monthly mortgage payment, contact your lender. Ask them, they'll do it for you. That's all you need to do. Okay, video over. I'm out of here. Just kidding. But actually, that is number one on my list. If you want to calculate out your monthly mortgage payment, the best way to get an exact figure is to contact your lender. They can work that up and show you exactly what you're going to pay on a monthly basis. So if you got a good relationship with your lender, this video is pretty easy. Just contact them. They'll help you out and all that stuff. But if you're just kind of casually looking around, you're just curious on what you can afford, what you can't afford, and you just want to know what payments would be, there is tons of stuff out there. If you use the Google machine, you can find a lot of great mortgage calculators. One app that I use almost exclusively just because, I don't know, I like it. I've been using it for a long time. It's called Zillow Mortgages, I believe it's called. It's an app on my phone. It's really easy. You pull it up, you can type in the price, your down payment. You could do either percentage or dollar amount. You can adjust the interest rate. It'll auto-populate the interest rate for you based on what it's pulling. I always bump it up a little bit just to kind of be safe because I don't think where they're pulling their data, I think is going to be a little bit different. And again, that's why you might want to, contact your lender. Maybe even like if you do have a lender, chat with your lender, get what the actual payment's going to be, and then kind of figure it out in Zillow so you know roughly where to put the interest rate and all that kind of stuff. That's something that you could do there as well. And then also you can, in the Zillow Mortgage, you can add your taxes, property taxes, and insurance, even an HOA fee if you're buying a condo. So you can have that in there. Because a lot of mortgage calculators, like a very simple mortgage calculator, is really just going to tell you what your principal and your interest payment is. And oftentimes, if you're new into looking for houses, you always want to account for paying your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance. That's usually rolled into your payment, but some mortgage calculators don't automatically put that in there. And that's why I like the Zillow Mortgages app, because you can put right in there what the taxes are, and you can also put in like what your insurance will cost. I always use a rough figure for insurance of like $900 or $1,000 a year, and you could put that in there and that'll automatically calculate out and all that kind of stuff. And then property taxes, if it's a listed property, you can find the property taxes very easily. It should be as part of that listing, public knowledge, all that kind of stuff. If it's not listed and you're looking at a property, you can usually go to the town assessor website, find what the yearly tax rate is, and then just put that in the app and it'll calculate it out there for you, okay? And I believe the app also has, you could put in like miscellaneous stuff, and it'll also calculate out if you're putting less than 20% down and you're gonna be paying PMI, there's a little checkbox there that says include that, so then it'll tell you there. I'll tell you, these apps, any app that you use, they're not exact. Okay, but it's a good rough idea of what you're getting. Again, always go to your lender. We recommend Casey Hamlin with North Point Mortgage. We also have a few others that we can recommend to you, like Tamika Donahue with Academy Mortgage. There's a few out there that are great, but whoever you're using, you can reach out to them and get it more exact. But these apps are great for like if you're just bopping around looking at something online, you just want to do a quick like, oh, okay, that's roughly what my payment's going to be. I use that all the time. I always give a little disclaimer like, hey, I'm not a mortgage guy, all that kind of stuff. But at least it does give you a good start, and you can make all those adjustments right in the app. Now, if it's an investment property, a couple things to keep an eye out on. And again, talk to your lender to see what the real terms are. But typically with investment properties, interest rates are higher. So you got to make sure that you're accounting for that. Insurances can be a little higher. Okay, so you also want to be accounting for that. Your down payment might be more. A lot of investment properties, you might have to put 25% down instead of 20% down. So you want to just make sure you're calculating those as accurate as possible when you're looking at these apps and accounting for everything. So that's it. You know, that calculator that I use, the Zillow Mortgage calculator, has been great. It's treated me very well for many years. I really like it. You can get everything in there. So whatever app you use, just make sure it can account for everything. And then of course talk to your lender. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful. I'd love to hear what app you're using. I haven't really looked for a new mortgage app in a long time because the Zillow Mortgage app has been great for me. But if you have any suggestions, comment below. I'd love to hear, which apps you use. If you have any comments or suggestions about anything, just let me know. Comment below, hit me up with an email or whatever. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone.